Welcome was the right word. I don't know why you froze after you said it, but welcome was good. That was good. I like that. Welcome.
Can we start over?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Welcome everybody to another episode of Quickie with Ms. B. I'm Ms. B. Today is Wednesday. Mike.
Oh, finally, I get the mic again. Here we go.
For all you people, Monday through Friday, hump day. Just saying. Anyways, thanks for listening. And if you like our show and ever want to comment, do you know that we have an email? Did you know?
They always comment on the show in the comments because I get them. They don't comment on the email.
Yeah, but you only see that. I don't see that.
Well,
I'll never see that.
She's got an email, people. You can leave a comment.
What's my email?
Quickie with Miss B at
gmail.com.
Who would have thunk it?
I'm just saying. So anyways, today, Wednesday, all this week we've been talking about things that went wrong. Today is going to be those wonderful projects. You know, you think this through, you think you got it all planned out, and bam. Not so much.
Yep.
Excuse me. So, this story I've never told you before. You know, I like to do some crafts every now and again.
Oh, you're crafty, huh?
No, not so much.
So I take that back. She thought she was crafty.
So, you know, I do my annual girls' dinner party every year, and you know that we always have a theme that goes with that dinner party. So this particular year's theme was Think Spring. So I had bought these flowers to do like a floral arrangement to put that as my centerpiece.
Okay.
That did not go according to plan. First of all, people, I have learned this the hard way. When you're picking out flowers, you need to make sure that the colors complement each other and they don't look like somebody just threw up on them and decided to put them in a centerpiece. It was so bad. I had to start all over again. You know how many times it took me to get this stupid centerpiece done?
How long?
5.
5 times?
5 times to get
now,
it right.
Are you just putting them in like a vase, or are you like gluing these things together and getting like crafty?
Well, I'm gluing these things together, and I'm getting crafty. You know, I had like a whole design in my head of how this was gonna, you know, how the centerpiece was gonna look with these flowers and this vase, and I don't remember what else that I had. It was, you know, like 3-4 different parts to the centerpiece. Yeah. No. I was so excited too, you know, and I'm like, oh, this will go good together. And then, you know, like I'm doing this, doing that. And then I got it all together. It looked like somebody threw up on the center of my table. I'm just like, I can't do this. Okay, second time I try. And then I realized that, hey, these colors and the flowers that I picked out, they don't go together at all.
Instead of Think Spring, it was Think Puke.
Think Puke.
Oh my God, Christine, I sat down. Your centerpiece is making me nauseous. Things a guy has never said.
I know, but it was just horrible. 5 times. The 5th time, I finally got it right. It's just like,
I understand. I understand you're talking and all that, but I'm male, so for me, I'm like, what? What?
But just think of a project that you have that you develop the whole thought process in your brain. And you're like, okay, step 1 is going to be this, and step 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, after you get all these 5 steps done, this is going to look freaking amazing, fabulous. I'm done. Yeah, no, not so much. It did look fabulous and amazing.
I got one. I'll tell you after the break that you're gonna roar because it was step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just have them mislabeled.
Mm-hmm.
So in my brain, I had step 2 as step 1, and then it went forward. And step 1 was really important. I just didn't know it was coming. And when it came, Oh no. Oh no.
I can tell you my other quick one. So this was many, many years ago. My in-laws decided to buy us one of those entertainment centers that you put together.
Yeah.
This is a fairly easy one. I thought I could do this. Okay, now this is how it's supposed to look. If you can imagine, there's three little sections to it, and each section has shelves in it. But the shelves are at different levels or angles, so that you could put the
Yep.
appropriate things in there. Yeah, no. No. I got the bottom piece down, because that was the base. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you have I don't know, what do you call them? The
Sides.
posts or whatever, the sides. And then the one in the middle,
Okay.
the post in the middle to kind of keep it. And so then it was supposed to be these, like floating shelves or whatever. Oh, yeah, they were floating already. They were floating so well that they weren't even attached to anything. But somehow this thing went together.
They're pinned. There's pins. And the side of it, there's holes.
Yeah, the holes in the pins.
Yeah, you put pins in the holes, and then you set the shelf, and it rests on
But
the
this
pins.
didn't have like a backing to it, like there wasn't like a solid piece of backing that,
There's usually
it was just open. The whole thing was open.
There's usually a folded piece of cardboard in it that doesn't
No.
make any sense. And you unfold it, and that's what the back.
No, there was no backing to it. It was just all open.
Probably use the cardboard box as the backing. She threw it away.
I don't know. All I know is that
I can just hear you. Slot G? There's no G. There's not even a slot. Insert B into slot G. Give me a saw. I'll put a slot in this.
Oh, I know one thing for certain. I'm never going to go shopping at IKEA. And on that note, I'm going to get a glass of wine, and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, welcome back to, me, Miss B. And this is a quickie with Miss B.
I was wondering, I heard you mess it up. I was like, is she going to recover, or are we going to have to start over?
No, I recovered. Anyways, if you missed the first half of the show, you can go back and check that out. And that'll give you pointers on how not to put a TV entertainment center together.
Well, this one here, I'll tell you, and when we're done, we can just end the show because everyone will be laughing too hard, and they'll think, wow, John, it's true. You really are stupid. So I got a job. A buddy of mine's like, we're going to put a roof on a pole barn. You know what a pole barn is, right?
Yep.
It's got the poles. So you're thinking like 6 poles or 8 poles or 10 poles. All right. And they just surround the whole outside edge with tin. And it's got a roof on it, right? But it's a simple way to put up a barn.
Yeah.
So the guy's got a pole barn. We got to put a new roof on it. Now, what he's telling me is first what we're going to do is we're going to get in there. We're going to saw off, all right, the bases so we can drop the roof. And then they're going to put up the new log trusses. It's like just logs that go up there. It's a center log, and they're going to put new ones on the sides. And then we're going to go up and lay the tin again. So I come up 2 days later thinking they got to be done with it by now. I get there, and it's sitting there with no tin on the roof. All right? And there's all the logs. Now, obviously, you don't know what the logs look like because they were covered with tin. So I'm assuming these are new logs, all right? So I get up there and check it. Everything looks good. Me and the guy start doing it, all right? We get all the tin up. It's all done now. And then these guys show up. We're all on the ground, laughing, giggling, and all that stuff. They start tearing the roof off. We start yelling, what are you doing? We came in and cut it all yesterday. They had come in and cut all the edges. We were on the roof with the edges all cut. We could have fallen through the roof at any minute. They had cut all the edges of the roof beams, so it'd be easier just to get it off. They could pull it off on the whole side. We're up there running around like Nimrods thinking, oh, God, this is the new roof. We laid down the tin. They get up there and start tearing off the new tin. So when I get to him, he's like, "What do you mean we just cut that?" I'm like, "Well, it's been 2 days." "Oh well, it wasn't as great. It was kind of, it wasn't. Yesterday wasn't good. The day before wasn't that great." So they hadn't done anything. All they had done was cut the roof, and we were like, "Oh my God, are you kidding me?" So they're destroying a roof that we just put on because we put the roof on the bad trusses. So yeah, there's a group of guys not talking. We know what we want to do, and all I know is my job is 2, 3, 4, and 5. These Nimrods have step 1, 1A, and 1B. I think they're done, so I do 2, 3, 4, and 5. They show up and go, "Okay, we're going to start 1A." "Well, what's 1? 1's just cut the trusses." "Well, what's 1A? Tear them off." "And 1B is remove all the metal roofing." I'm like, "Oh, crap. We've already done all brand new roof. It starts coming down." Yeah. Luckily, it wasn't a bidded job or something like that, and the owner was the guy who cut the trusses because, let me tell you what, that job got real expensive real fast. So there goes one roof, and there goes a brand new roof. And let's put up another new roof. Because of course, when you pull it down, you don't know what condition it comes off in. You're scrapping the roof. So off comes that one side. That was all imagine a brand new roof that just got put on. Smashing to the ground as people are running, waving their arms, going, "Whoa, whoa, what are you doing?" And that's when you find out you and the guys were crawling around on a roof that was cut and could have collapsed at any moment.
Oh, jeez.
Go home, guys. Tell your wives. Honey, what? You almost got to cash that insurance policy. I was climbing on a roof that had no trusses attached. They were just hanging there. Can you imagine? I love my friends. They're so cool. Time to die. Yes, so all of us grown men together combined our efforts and produced that project.
Brainstorming.
Yes.
Not at its best.
So I remembered his wife walked out. I mean, she loved the casual hatred. She was a big fan of the casual. So she comes out. She got like this cup of coffee. She's just sitting there. She's looking up. She's like, "So, are we gonna put another one on again?" And they're like, "Well, oh yeah." She's like, "Okay, all right." "So, are we gonna keep that one or tear it off too?" And she's just as casual. And then, of course, when she does that, we're like, "Okay, well, you don't understand." "Oh, no, I know. I understand. If I remember correctly, there was a roof. We took it off. And we put the new one on. And then we all showed up, and then we took that one off. And now we're going to put a new one on. I'm just asking, are we going to take that one off too?" Like, listen, what happened was, yeah. No, I completely understand. Yeah, absolutely. Can we not scrap the second new roof, though? Yeah. Okay. I'm not liking your wife, dude.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah.
Oh boy. Mm-hmm.
Insert the hilarious make fun of John stuff.
And we need to go so that John can bone up on construction 101.
Only one roof per building.